In 2005, Hollywood film executive Franklin Leonard sought to determine a way to identify scripts that had the potential for success but were buried from public view. He developed an initiative dubbed the Blacklist to utilize connections and colleagues that he had cultivated throughout the film industry in a sort of crowdsourcing format to help individually rate different screenplays with the goal of bringing shelved ideas to the marketplace. Leonard's Blacklist eventually caught the attention of the Hollywood elites, and it became a way for producers and executives to take a second look at top-rated scripts that were already written, but had yet to be produced. With thousands of scripts being pitched throughout the industry in any given year, the Blacklist consolidated ideas with wow factor into an easily digestible digital format that appealed to those with the power to bring them to life on the silver screen. Since its release, the Blacklist has been responsible for the discovery of some outstanding scripts, which have later won Academy Awards for Best Picture and, more importantly to Leonard, Best Screenplay. His concept has been validated at the highest levels of the industry, and he felt that this was a result of his dedication and focus on the quality of the writing and the depth of character development. The success of the Blacklist has led Leonard to the pursuit of a film fund where his desire is to continue his success, but also further the discovery of excellent writing. Beyond its simplicity of format, why has the Blacklist been such a success? One of the main reasons is that it has provided a platform for an untapped resource. These undiscovered screenplays have been either passed over or were never visible to the film world. Many would have remained undiscovered if it were not for Leonard's work in helping to change the landscape for emerging screenwriters. As anyone struggling to move forward in any industry knows, achieving visibility with key players is both the most difficult aspect of getting ahead and the key to making dreams, or in this case, scripts, a reality. The Blacklist addresses both of these difficulties and overcomes them by validating ideas and getting them in front of the people who can take them from paper to film. It's been said that good art makes you think, which is why another potential reason for the success of the Blacklist is Leonard's focus on the quality of writing and character development. According to Leonard, he has hoped to encourage writers to focus on the storyline and not the end result in terms of box office success, because he feels like this produces the highest quality work. Many big-budget, special effects heavy productions are entertaining to watch and may net high-dollar figures at the theaters, but you don't necessarily walk away from watching them thinking about the depth of the storyline, how it applies to the world, or your own life at large. Leonard believes the quality of the story, its meaningfulness in the larger scope of things, is the key to its success. The Blacklist has purposefully cultivated these types of scripts to promote. The next potential big step for Leonard is film financing. Though it is a risky and expensive task, he does have the potential for success, based largely on his maintenance of excellent connections in the Hollywood film and production industry, who may be more than willing to back him in this type of venture. Additionally, the successful reputation that the Blacklist has generated speaks for itself. Leonard's judgment has proven to be bankable. That doesn't mean that film financing isn't a substantial monetary risk, but it's something he could succeed with as long as he keeps the quality of the screenplay front and center. As in a great many other entrepreneurial ventures, finding an unsatisfied niche in the market and maintaining the integrity of servicing it over the long term can lead to marketplace domination. If Leonard were to move into film production, the amount of subject matter he could pursue is endless and would afford him some additional flexibility. He could choose from the Blacklist also, and perhaps select a script or two that spoke to him personally. He has already proven that he has a deft hand at picking award-winning content. Additionally, he understands some of the mistakes that have been made in the industry regarding content of scripts. He has said that we don't go to the movies for information. We go to the movies to feel something, whether it's to laugh or to cry, or to feel awe or to feel scared. If you don't deliver those emotional sensations, No one is remembering your movie. He understands his audience and could easily segue his experience catering to it through the blacklist into film production. This would be another significant financial commitment, but Leonard has taken on the task, saying that he will raise funds to produce some of the screenplays discovered on his platform. None of this would have been possible without the initial success of the blacklist, and it could really cement Leonard's legacy in the film industry. If he's going to produce some of these screenplays, he's got to market the product after it's been chosen. Throughout the history of film, marketing has proven to be an expensive investment itself, even for big production companies. One of the ways to potentially save some cash up front is for Leonard to utilize social media to his advantage. It's a great way to get your product out in the public sphere and maximize its exposure across a wider path. Since he is now a major influencer, Leonard has the potential to be very successful if he recruits other influencers to assist in this endeavor. One caveat, though, is that the social media market can become oversaturated at times in terms of product promotions. Leonard must strategically consider his marketing release times and use multiple social media platforms simultaneously in order to make the greatest impact. Additionally, he will have to distribute the product in order for it to be seen by the public, even if it's on a smaller scale. With the success of the blacklist and the fact that it now has proven it can produce excellent products, it's likely that Leonard can secure the required amount of backing in order to get the product distributed to a reasonable amount of theaters. Regardless of how this foray into production is received, it's remarkable what Leonard has been able to accomplish from the publication of the first blacklist in 2005. The product went from being a personal passion project to a highly respected, consolidated list of award-winning material. None of this would have been possible without Leonard's dedication to his craft and his desire to get back to the basics of screenplays, including focusing on the writing and character development. His example may encourage other writers, but there's a chance for the work they've produced to be discovered and seen by a wide audience. Who knows? The next great epic may be discovered in the very near future. I'm David Stroman. Thanks for watching.